Have you ever turned on the faucet only to be met with a weak, irritating trickle of water, or stepped into the shower expecting a refreshing spray, but received just a few disheartening drips? If so, you're not alone in this daily struggle. A silent and relentless enemy lurks in your home, an invisible villain that infiltrates the most unexpected places, causing damage that goes far beyond simple annoyance, compromising the functionality and lifespan of your plumbing fixtures. This sneaky enemy is limescale, the primary culprit responsible for turning your routine into a series of aquatic frustrations, leaving a trail of stains and damage wherever it goes. Get ready to uncover the secrets of this microscopic adversary, because in this video, we're going to expose the 7 most common hiding places for limescale and, more importantly, how you can counterattack to protect your faucets, shower heads, and other essential household items. Stay with us until the end, as the tips we share can save you time, money, and a lot of headaches. Chapter 1: Faucet Aerators. The faucet aerator is one of the first places where limescale loves to settle, acting like a true parasite. Its screen-like structure, designed to aerate water and conserve consumption, becomes a perfect trap for mineral deposits. Over time, these small white sediments begin to accumulate, forming a thick layer. This gradual limescale buildup inside the aerator has a direct and immediate impact on your daily experience. The water flow that was once strong and consistent begins to weaken, transforming a robust stream into a frustrating drip. The pressure visibly decreases, and the task of filling a glass or washing your hands becomes more time-consuming. The obstruction caused by limescale not only reduces the flow, but can also cause unwanted splashes and an irregular spray of water. The aerator, which should soften and direct the stream, instead disperses water chaotically. This can result in wet countertops, splashed clothes, and a general feeling of inefficiency and mess when using the faucet. Ignoring limescale accumulation in aerators isn't an option if you seek durability and functionality. Besides harming the user experience, limescale can lead to increased wear and tear on the faucet's internal components. The extra pressure exerted by the obstruction can overload valves and O-rings, shortening the equipment's lifespan. The good news is that the treatment for this problem is relatively simple and can be done at home without the need for a plumber. Regular removal and cleaning of aerators, usually by unscrewing them and soaking them in a descaling solution, are essential. This preventive maintenance ensures that the water flow remains strong and that your faucets function like new for much longer. Chapter 2: Showerhead Nozzles. Showerhead nozzles are another favorite spot for limescale accumulation, turning a moment of relaxation into pure frustration. Those small holes, designed to deliver a uniform and pleasant spray of water, quickly become primary targets for mineral deposits. Over time, these tiny holes begin to clog. When limescale settles in the nozzles, the effect is immediate and noticeable in the quality of your shower. Instead of a continuous and well-distributed water flow, you start to notice diverted, irregular jets, or, in the worst-case scenario, several completely obstructed holes. The water begins to come out in a few stubborn trickles. This obstruction not only harms water pressure and distribution, but also causes significant waste. Shower time can increase since the amount of water that actually reaches your body is less. Furthermore, the lack of an adequate spray can make removing soap and shampoo a more difficult and time-consuming task. The problem of limescale in showerhead nozzles goes beyond mere discomfort. In the long run, irregular pressure can compromise your shower's lifespan, especially if it's an electric or electronic model. Excessive buildup can strain the heating element, causing overheating and eventually burning out the component, leading to unexpected costs. The good news is that the solution for limescale clogged nozzles is quite accessible and doesn't require major renovations. Regular cleaning, which can be done by immersing the showerhead in white vinegar or descaling solutions, is highly effective. This preventive maintenance ensures a consistently pleasant shower and the longevity of your appliance. Chapter 3. Glass or acrylic shower enclosures. Your bathroom's glass or acrylic shower enclosure is one of the most visible places where lime scale makes its presence felt, leaving unsightly and opaque marks. After each shower, water droplets that dry on the enclosure's surface evaporate, but the minerals they contain don't disappear. They settle, forming a whitish layer. Initially, these stains may seem like just small, dry droplets, easily ignored. However, with time and continued exposure, they accumulate and merge, creating a cloudy film that compromises the transparency of the glass or acrylic. The enclosure that was once crystal clear now appears foggy and dirty. The constant presence of lime scale on the enclosure isn't just an aesthetic issue, although that's already quite bothersome. The stains make daily cleaning much more difficult, requiring more effort and specific products to remove them. With each cleaning attempt, it seems the marks become more resistant. If left untreated, lime scale can, in extreme cases, corrode the surface of the glass or acrylic over the years. Small imperfections and scratches can appear, making the material permanently opaque and rough to the touch. This can lead to the need for professional polishing or even replacing the enclosure. To combat lime scale on the enclosure, prevention is the best strategy. Using a squeegee to wipe off water after showering is a simple but effective measure. Additionally, regular cleaning with vinegar-based products or specific glass descalers helps maintain the transparency and beauty of your enclosure, extending its lifespan. Chapter 4. Interior of electric kettles and coffee makers. The interior of electric kettles and coffee makers is a paradise for lime scale, especially because these appliances constantly deal with heated water. Heat accelerates the precipitation of minerals present in the water, causing them to deposit on internal surfaces, particularly at the bottom and on the walls. It's as if a white layer slowly forms. Initially, you may only notice a few whitish stains or a slight change in the water's appearance when boiling. However, with continuous use, this limescale layer becomes thicker, resembling a rocky sediment. This is not only visually unpleasant, but also directly affects the appliance's operation. The presence of limescale inside these appliances has a direct impact on energy efficiency and performance. The mineral layer acts as a thermal insulator, preventing heat from being effectively transferred to the water. This means the kettle or coffee maker takes longer to boil water, increasing energy consumption. In addition to increased energy consumption, limescale can compromise the lifespan of your kettle or coffee maker. The overload to heat the water can strain internal components, such as heating elements, leading to premature wear, and eventually, the appliance burning out. The cost of replacement can be significant. The good news is that descaling kettles and coffee makers is a simple and eco-friendly process. White vinegar or citric acid are excellent allies in this task. Boiling them with water and letting them sit for a while, followed by a good rinse, can remove most deposits. Regular cleaning ensures the efficiency and longevity of your appliances. Chapter 5. Dishwasher or washing machine heating element. The heating element of a dishwasher or washing machine is a vital component that, in hard water areas, becomes an easy target for limescale. This part of the appliance is responsible for heating the water, and constant exposure to dissolved minerals combined with high temperatures favors the deposition of calcium and magnesium carbonate. Over time, an insulating layer of limescale begins to form on the heating element. This white crust prevents heat from being efficiently transferred to the water. Visually, it can be difficult to perceive, as the heating element is hidden inside the appliance, but its effects on performance are undeniable and detrimental. The main impact of limescale on the heating element is increased energy consumption. To reach the desired temperature, the appliance needs to work harder, consuming additional electricity and raising your utility bill. Furthermore, washing effectiveness can be compromised, resulting in clothes or dishes that aren't as clean as they should be. In the long run, excessive limescale buildup can lead to premature failure of the heating element. Constant overheating and mechanical stress caused by the incrustation can damage the component, requiring the replacement of the part or even the entire appliance. The cost of a repair or a new appliance is considerable. Prevention is crucial to protect the heating element. In regions with very hard water, the regular use of specific descalers for washing machines sold in supermarkets is highly recommended. Many manufacturers also offer dedicated cleaning cycles for this purpose. This preventive maintenance ensures the longevity and efficiency of your equipment. Chapter 6. Tiles and grout near wet areas. Tiles and grout near wet areas, such as showers, sinks, and bathtubs, are constant targets for limescale, which appears as unsightly whitish stains. Water that splashes on these surfaces, especially if not removed, immediately evaporates, leaving behind dissolved minerals. Initially, the stains may be subtle, almost imperceptible, blending with the light color of the grout or the tile's shine. However, with time and continuous exposure to water, these deposits accumulate, becoming more visible and difficult to ignore. They create a dull and dirty appearance in your bathroom or kitchen. The presence of limescale on tiles, and especially on grout, isn't just an aesthetic problem. Grout, being porous, absorbs minerals more easily, making it a difficult place for limescale removal. This can lead to a dingy appearance that is often mistaken for common dirt. If left untreated, limescale can, in the long term, harm the grout's integrity. Hardened deposits can cause the material to weaken and disintegrate. This can lead to water infiltrations behind the tiles, causing more serious problems such as mold, mildew, and even structural damage. To combat limescale on tiles and grout, regular cleaning with acidic products, such as white vinegar or specific bathroom descalers, is essential. Scrubbing with a stiff bristled brush helps loosen deposits. Additionally, keeping surfaces as dry as possible after use minimizes buildup and keeps your environment immaculate. Chapter 7. Toilet valves and internal components. The valves and internal components of toilets are often the most overlooked areas when it comes to limescale, but they are equally susceptible to its corrosive action. The water that fills the toilet tank and the flushing mechanisms are constantly in contact with these parts, allowing for the gradual deposition of minerals. Initially, limescale deposits may not be visible as they are submerged or hidden within the flushing mechanism. However, over time, a whitish, rough crust forms on the valves, floats, and rubber seals. This accumulation directly affects the toilet's operation. The main symptom of limescale in these parts is a malfunctioning flush. The valve may not seal correctly, resulting in a continuous, silent flow of water into the toilet bowl, which we call a ghost leak. Additionally, the float can get stuck, preventing the tank from filling properly. This constant and imperceptible leak, caused by limescale, is one of the biggest villains of your water bill. Small drips add up to liters and liters of wasted water throughout the day, significantly increasing your monthly expenses. Furthermore, the inefficiency in tank filling can make using the toilet irritating. Preventive maintenance is essential to avoid problems with limescale in the toilet. Specific descaling products for the toilet tank can be used periodically to dissolve deposits. Additionally, regular visual inspection and manual cleaning of parts, when possible, ensure proper functioning and prevent waste of water and money. Conclusion: we've reached the end of our journey, uncovering the 7 most common hiding places for limescale in your home. As you've seen, this invisible enemy is everywhere, silently wreaking havoc on your faucets, shower heads, appliances, and even your toilet. But now you have the knowledge needed to identify it and, more importantly, to combat it. Remember that prevention and regular cleaning are your greatest weapons in this battle. With the tips we've shared, you can protect your equipment, save money on repairs and water bills, and ensure your home functions perfectly. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next content. Your participation is very important to us.